Hello there, Taurus, and welcome to your timeless oracle messages. I hope you're doing well out there. And Taurus, my 8-month-old kitten is with you. He's also a fellow Taurian. Anyhow, Taurus, we're going to be finding out what Spirit wants you to know when it comes to your current situation. And this is for Taurus and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh, clear your vibes. And you are protected. So we may have been or in a situation right now where there's a lot of harsh and negative energies. So yes, Archangel Michael is really protecting and guiding you. You might even have to be strong too, Taurus, to communicate clearly, right? No means no, so that you can say yes to other things. It's like, your vibes attract your tribe. However, you've been taking on a lot of other people's gunk. That kind of sounds gross in a way, but no, it's like you've taken on and absorbed a lot of different energies. And yes, Archangel Michael is saying this is a time that you do have to clear your space, clear your mind, clear your heart. Now, however you want to clear your vibes, just do that. It could be music. It could be prayer. It could be some type of ritual. I mean, whatever you feel good and do, whatever you feel good about and you're doing and you believe it's clearing your vibes, and that's it. Thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. And thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light. Yeah, there may be a lot of disbelief with you when it comes to how you're feeling about the world or people, right? Because, you hold a sense of integrity and truth and honesty that you may expect from others, but we don't always get that because we do live in a world of duality. But thank God we have God, Jesus, the angels, that's always there to guide you spiritually and to protect you spiritually. So make sure you are, doing things intentional here to clear out the energy. It's not your junk, Taurus. It is not your junk. If you've been feeling bad and negative, it's because you've been absorbing it. So you have the ability to clear it out. Now, you may need to keep a watchful eye, though, still, when it comes to situations or people that want to drag you into more drama or more problems. We're not looking at the problems. We're looking at miracles and solutions. We're looking to the heavens here. And so let's start at ground zero right now, right? To hit the reset button if you need to. Let's continue and see what else for you. Now, Taurus, I will tell you that I've had to restart your video because of this guy right here. I am his guardian, and he's like hitting this teenager stage, but yeah, he messed up your video a couple of times, but he refuses to leave. I try to kick him out, but we love Lenny. Anyhow, let's continue and see what else you need. And Lenny, cats offer, whether you're a cat person or not. I mean, I grew up with dogs all my life. And so in my later adult years, I actually have cats. But cats do offer comfort and wisdom. Anyhow, take action. Okay, even moving your body will help clear your vibes. It could help, shake up anything that's been stagnant. Because you're about to embrace life's boundless possibilities. And I see this person that is crossing that river somehow, some way. Motivation, enthusiasm, embracing your ability and embracing possibilities will carry you to the other side. And that's exactly what I see. You're moving to the other side, or you have. And now you're witnessing these things too, that yes, it may be hard to witness if it's negative, but just keep your eyes focused on the good and leave the troubles to the angels in heaven, okay? Because they've got a far better view than we do, because we're on the ground and they're up there. So they've got a better view of what's going on here, and you don't need to take on their responsibilities, okay? They do honor and respect you for doing that, but right now it's about just embracing and yourself here, making sure that you're taking on opportunities as they appear, or you're opening opportunities because you're moving here. Let's see what else for Taurus. Looking deeper. Oh, we got this thing about majesty is coming out. It came out with the with Aries reading. However, let's look at you and what's going on with you. Deep within me is a majestic radiance, and this is why it's important to make sure we're clearing our vibes. I want you to notice the sword that Archangel Michael has. You know, to others, you may appear like a normal stone, a normal gem, but here comes Archangel Michael, right? With that sword, shaping, carving, creating brilliance, creating radiance, right? And this happens when we have to take on decisions, choices, healing, yes, even cuts in life, right? But those cuts create this radiance with you. And I want you to focus on the word majestic because that's exactly who and what you are. So do you think that spirit would want to put his precious gemstone out in the open for all to just take advantage of? Absolutely not. So you might have felt like things weren't going your way, but that's because you've been divinely hidden. You are a gem. And the right time and the right moment, you know, your time will come to show your brilliance and not worry about taking or being taken advantage of or any of that because you've got a lot of power. This doesn't come just with, you know, the looks. It comes with power, presence, authority, gifts, exceeding expectations. Ooh, something is going to exceed your expectation. So look what you have to look forward to. I soar into excellence. Absolutely. You've hit some type of level here. So acknowledge how far you've come spiritually, mentally, emotionally, yes, physically. Don't get too caught up though on things that you have accumulated. And I'm using the word things. It's what you've become is what is so excellent here. So just expect your life to get better and better. Again, you know, you're reaching into this place of the heavens. You're clearing your vibe to attract your tribe or an audience for some of you, especially if you have, you know, something to do with speaking or leadership. A lot of you may be coming into leadership, right? And it's like you're the leader here, this gem, allowing the other gems to rise up in their own majesty because you're doing you. See how that works? When you do you, somehow, some way, that energy has a ripple effect, and it either affects others in a positive way or a negative one. And when I say negative, that just means that they got a lot of working on themselves to do if they can't be or be proud of you or see the excellence that you're soaring into as a fellow human being, right? Or I should say, a fellow spiritual being in a human vessel. What else for Taurus? Inner power, the divine father. So when in doubt, know that the divine father is always co-creating with you in your world. And it may require you to have moments of solitude, moments of quietude, being still, not being afraid with one's own feelings and thoughts. You know, most of the things that we think anyways, you know, it's just like it's on autopilot. So, you know, you don't need to hang on to it. But we do have a lot of control here. This might be a time too where you are learning how to clear your vibes. You're learning how to ground your energy because you're anchoring something very spiritual as well. So that's what's important, is that you're anchoring the spiritual with the physical and allowing heaven to co-create with you. So that may mean that you are accepting things as they are, you know, moment by moment here, minute by minute if you need to, day by day, whatever. Because there is going to be something that you are going to need a lot of energy for. And it won't come, you know, the energy will just come naturally because you're just motivated to take this on. to move forward. All right, let's see what you're co-creating with the Divine Father, with that inner power. This is why it's important, again, to clear your vibes. You know what's yours and what's not yours. Let's get more about the Divine Father and what Taurus is co-creating here, if we can get an answer for that. Let's get more with this inner power. And also, there's something about taking stock. So Spirit wants you to take stock of things in your life, right? Take a, maybe even a mental inventory of the things that not only have you accumulated materially, but spiritually as well here. Because there is this ability and this gift. If not now, you will be able to see and have great foresight. So you are able to see what is in store for the future. Stay dedicated and loyal to this knowing of your own inner power, that you're not having to go outside of yourself or even outside of your own circumstances to find some type of component right now to work with you, because it's all going to happen anyways. There may be something about work and occupation here too. So if you've been feeling a little, stagnant with the creative process, well, clear your vibes and then don't rush it. Allow a surge of energy and inspiration to come naturally. But you may need to, some of you, not all of you, but some of you Taurus may really need to rise up from making earthly matters super important at this time, because it might be skewing your view of what's to come here. Okay, what else? Because it's almost like that giraffe is preparing, right? So if the giraffe was, the neck was bent down, eating some tree or maybe something on the ground, we're not going to be able to see what's ahead here. Okay. So maybe take some time out, right, to know how far you've come, to really take inventory, take stock of all that's happened here, and be proud of yourself. Because I guarantee that you're a lot better now than you were 10 years ago. Making a difference. Look at this ripple effect. So whether you realize it or not, some of you do, I feel that Spirit is really pushing you to take the lead in something, to not be afraid, to honor, this difference that you do make. The starfish is being let go here by the hand of God, because God knows you know exactly where to go, and putting you in the right spot in the ocean, where you're not going to get all dried out. Okay. So my inner light shines far and wide. Yes, there's a ripple effect here. Now, if you don't feel that you're making a difference, well, I would say look again and look beyond the surface of things, because you are doing something beneath the surface even to make a difference here. But don't shy away or doubt your capability of doing something purposeful here. Listen with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. Honoring your emotions. Listening to others from a grateful or big heart. You might even find yourself, especially if you can catch yourself listening to someone, if you can listen from a place that's not non-defensive, or just listen from your heart, you're going to hear something totally different. So I do feel that you're coming into a place of some type of sensitive, how do I say this? A leader that is, leading with command and authority and respect, while being compassionate, understanding, being graceful. Because it's like you are sharing something with Spirit, right? Because the Divine Father would not have shown up if you are not doing or creating something with Spirit. So here you are in this position where, don't worry, Taurus. Your talents, your gifts, your insight is wanted, needed, and warranted. What else for Taurus? Let go of your judgments and stop trying to make things happen or stop trying to make something happen. Clear your vibes. Know you're protected. You're looking deep within here. So we're utilizing a divine reset button, right? We're not having to be right, or we're not allowing others also to control us. We're not wearing the judgments of others. That's not your wardrobe. Your wardrobe is integrity, authenticity, love, creative, passionate, laid back, chill. So stop trying to make things happen, because you might be, sometimes we do this unconsciously, right? We try to perfect things. Well, God did not say you have to be perfect. It's progress. It's not about perfection. Just focus on the progress. It looks perfect on the outside to others because you haven't stopped. Practice makes perfect. What else for Taurus? Embrace the future. You're stepping into the future with an open heart. Ooh, you got a new chapter here. You got a new chapter. I would say it's going to be really important not to allow your heart to be the basket of holding resentment, hurt, and pain. You know how to heal that. You know how to heal others in some way, shape, or form. And so, yes, you are starting your whole new journey, releasing judgments, which have been, they do carry weight, right? Whether it's the judgments of others that we carry or a mix of, our own judgments, right? Quit being so hard on yourself, Taurus. I want more too with that forgiveness. Let's get more with the forgiveness for Taurus. Taurus, you may be connected to someone with Aries placement, or you may even have Aries placements in your chart. You may even resonate with Aries reading in this series if you feel like it. Anyhow, I step into my power boldly and confidently. You're coming into power. You want to know what your power is? Being able to let things go. You're letting go and letting God is what you're doing. Because when we stand in a place of, feeling not so good, not so great, not so perfect, maybe holding on to some type of story of resentment or pain, the light has a hard time penetrating through your soul. And this light is your nourishment. This light penetrates deep within your soul that's being gifted from the heaven, because heaven knows how powerful you are, because you're ready. You've never been more ready, actually. Quit trying to get ready to get ready. You're ready. I'm only saying that out of love for you, so that you're not feeling stopped by yourself or someone. You have magic. You have love, and you have a lot of power. You have gifts. We might need to just look another way. If you're trying to make something happen, whether it's something in your love life, your finances, your work, stop. Do all that you can do and know that you've done enough, and leave it to God. Because something is going to exceed your expectations, because you've let go of expectations. It's kind of ironic how it works, actually. I've noticed this in my own life. Every time I've expected something, it always backfired. Because I expected it to be this way or done this way. But then when I let go of expectations, I get more abundance, or something just exceeds my expectations. I'm like, aha, yes, thank you, God, for reminding me. These are just little reminders. Remember, you are a spiritual being having a physical and human experience, and you're blessed with that. Yes, it's hard though at times, because we live in such a diverse world, and we live, right now where, yes, negative and positive resides. And that's okay. It gives us contrast. What else? And what it does is give you contrast to your own dreams, not what you don't want. Thank God you know what you don't want. Now you can release it and step into your power. I feel like you've been hidden long enough, right? You've been hidden long enough. Oh, look at you. My God. I felt like I said this word, grace. Oh, yeah, because of the judgment. I open my soul to grace. Quit being so hard on yourself, Taurus. I feel like, it's going to be okay. Quit overthinking things too much. Because here you are in this place of where I see 4 of Swords, healing. We're done battling. We're even sick of feeling like we have to long for something. We're even done with that. Get ready for your emergence into beautiful grace here. I mean, this is something that is excellent here and outstanding. Just when you thought you had nothing left in you, well, oh my God. Resurrection, power, life, being chosen. What a gift that is. Not everyone can say that, Taurus. Yes, I will say it. You belong to a special group of souls. Chosen ones. What a gift that is. Why do you think Archangel Michael is around you constantly? Why do you think you always get nudges, signs? Why do you think you always get information in the most rarest places? Because you work with this inner power. What else for Taurus? You're breaking barriers. You're breaking out of some type of mold or a mold that was trying to be put onto you. This is why I was getting this whole thing that your wardrobe does not contain judgments of others. You don't wear that. Oh, no. In fact, you hate it. I am expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. Right when you thought there wasn't a solution, there is. Right when you thought that you couldn't do something, well, you can. Why am I getting something about you? Okay, it's almost very interesting. Wow, Taurus, you know what Spirit is telling me is that you expect more out of yourself than you do from others. And then you're harder on yourself because you can't come if you don't come through on your promises or it doesn't come out the way that you want. Quit trying to make something happen. First and foremost, know that heaven is in charge, right? You're being gifted some type of spiritual insight and divine goodness. All you got to do right now is come into your power here by not giving into limiting things or ideas or people. And by the way, Taurus, people are going to judge you. You want to know why? Because you broke out of some type of mold that they thought was good. Maybe good and works for them, but it limits you. What else? It's almost like they try to take this starfish and put it in an aquarium. Ah, that's not very fun for a starfish, is it? No. It's too confining. You got so much room to roam in that vast ocean. This is weird. I was getting something. Okay, something is taxing you, but then I got the word taxi. So it's almost like for some of you, you might need to allow others to be in control for you. Maybe ask a friend to drive you or, do an Uber or a Lyft or something. Just take it easy. I feel that you need to really honor your own energy levels. You need to know when you need to really rest. You need to know when you have full power. And if you can't do all of the things, you just can't do all the things. Have someone do it for you. Put yourself on a pedestal. Cherish yourself. I mean, buy yourself a gift if you need to, okay? Make yourself a romantic lunch, breakfast, or dinner. Put some roses on the table. Buy yourself a rose just to buy yourself a damn rose. Maybe you already do. I'm just so passionate because I feel that it's just time to spoil you. It's time for you to love and accept yourself and honor yourself just the way you are. It's these imperfections that's actually part of your purpose. So through these imperfections and even the imperfections of life, it's it's allowing you contrast to figure out your purpose or to sharpen your purpose. What else for Taurus? Ooh, yeah. Oh, inner power, the divine father. Okay, there may be something strong when it comes to a father figure. Some of you may be questioning yourself as someone to be a provider, whether you're male or female. You are more than capable of being a provider. In fact, I just told you you're a chosen one. So it's like Spirit absolutely has made you a position in life to be proud of. You don't get any higher than the Empress or the Emperor anyways. Did you just hear what I said? You don't get any higher. So let me see. Exceeding expectations. I soar into excellence. Well, yeah, you do. So we may need to tidy up. We may need to organize. Be in charge of your own energy. Honestly, Taurus, I feel most of this shit that you're going through is because you've really picked up on a lot of people's problems and burdens. You can't fix everything, okay? Let God handle that, okay? God knows you're trying your hardest, but it's taxing you, and enough is enough. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. You know, sometimes when we don't know what to do, you know, the best thing to do that I've found works, tidy up, get organized. Start that, right? Because once you're organized, you're tidied up, then we can work with what we have. Then we're clear. And you know, Taurus, there may be something too about feng shui. Maybe you're learning something about feng shui too, you know, about your environment, your workspace, your home. You know, you're never really going to perfect it, so don't get too obsessed with it, but just do your best as you can. You know, anything that you feel is crowding your space, you know, donate it, get rid of it, out of sight or out of mind, you know, something like that. Now, the Emperor is associated with Aries here. I see a world leader. Wow. That's interesting, right? Yeah, this is a world leader here. Now, you could be your own invisible or spiritual world leader because you're doing something here with spirit. And spirit likes to work in the unseen. And all of a sudden, we see these things appearing because you've been blessed with magic, with divine protection, and divine wisdom. Also, there could be a conversation here too, you know, with you and another. If you're looking for someone, this Emperor does have a heart. So I would say the Emperor is a good person to connect with. You know, they could be an older person or just someone that's very mature through life experiences. They're definitely, you'll definitely know that this person is in charge. They'll just have, they will exude some sense of authority here. Now, I do feel there's healing with a father figure here too, whether we had one or not, or a strong like male figure in one's life. Let's get more for Taurus. You're trusting your intuition. Okay, I just told you this is okay. You know what I said about you having that inner power? You're protected. Yeah, because your life is truly guided. Chosen ones are truly guided. And when I say chosen ones, I don't mean to say that there's not people out there that can't be chosen. We all can be chosen. It's the one who wants to wake up to it. But I do feel, and I do sense, and through my own observation, that there are specific souls that come from a different place. Okay? I'm just going to leave it as that, because I just want you to honor and know that you might feel alone at times, but you have a spiritual family that's spread across the world. You just haven't met them. You've met them spiritually. You've met them in the unseen. You might have met them too in your dreams. You may even communicate to them telepathically and not even know it. You have like a world meeting here with other souls that are like you. So there's a mirroring effect here. So when you do you, you help these other chosen souls to do them, and they become empowered. They become bright, and it does a ripple effect on the world. But first and foremost, you are getting answers. You're getting into this place of the flow here. Easy does it. Trust your intuition more and more, especially when it comes to structure, organization, because really what I see leading you right now is your intuition and integrity. What else for Taurus? Embarking on an adventure, I savor the wonders of the world. There may be a new adventure on the horizon. You might experience or do something that is totally different. You might even feel like you want to. I mean, if you feel like a pull to do something different, that's an adventure. Do it. Could be something about a hot air balloon here. Let's get a little bit more about savoring the wonders of the world here, because this happens when you really are tuned in to knowing 100% that you are truly guided. But don't get discouraged, because even though you know you're truly guided, there will always be situations, right? Negative people or negative things that may try to get you to doubt this. Don't give in to that. That's a trick in life that I'm teaching you about. All right, let's see what else. Yes, being in the flow. I was really seeing that. If you notice the keyhole there with that river here, and here you are, I'm in the flow of the universe. So the more that you can stop trying to make something happen and just, focus on what you can control, do all you can do in that day, because that's how you allow yourself to surrender to the flow. I'm in the flow of the universe. Absolutely, you are. Your future is looking really good. Now, I feel that you've been in a slumber for a while, so I wouldn't be surprised if we're feeling a little groggy. A little like, huh? What just happened? You might even surprise yourself what you're awakening to. Because what I feel is Spirit's like dropping some gems into your life here. It's like all of a sudden you'll notice things or see things. Okay, what else for Taurus? Elephant, you'll overcome any obstacle. Now with this elephant, the elephant has presence here. And when I see this elephant, I see a sense of, maybe judgment, but mostly like a justice thing here. We're not going to be small, right? Because the elephant isn't small. In fact, the elephant also knows how to find or navigate or call their family. So right when you feel like alone, all of a sudden we have all this backup going on here. Now let's find out what this obstacle could be for you. Give us a little bit more about this obstacle for Taurus. Revealing radiance. Guess what I was just getting? Well, I know I can't say guess what. Taurus. I was getting this thing about, okay, you can't win, playing with fire. So instead, you're winning by continuously revealing your radiance. you're coming into a new like lease on life or some type of terms here where you might as well just get used to it, Taurus, because you are going to illuminate the world. Your light illuminates the world. You could be in this place too as the emperor, renegotiating things, contracts, structures, organizations, whether you created them or whatever. Maybe some of you it's like a bigger thing, but you will overcome obstacles just by revealing your radiance. And this could be a challenge for some of you, not all of you, because you might not feel so radiant, because you might be still in this place of trying to perfect something. But don't. You're perfect the way you are. What else? You know who you really are. Or you're about to. I also feel that you would resonate with the last SOS reading, actually, if you haven't listened to that. And the link to that video is in the description box below. It's like allowing truth to transcend any illusions that try to infuse themselves in your reality. You're not having it. This is why, I was getting this thing about you breaking barriers or breaking the norm, or I don't know how I said it, but anyhow. And when you do that, you are on another level of retrieving more information, more truth, more divine goodness. What else? Just go ahead and do it. Just do it. Start somewhere. I feel like this beaver is looking around like, what I don't know where to start. It doesn't matter. You start with something. And be proud of yourself too. For some, not all of you, especially if you feel like you have a lack of something. Work with your lack of something. Turn that into abundance, because you can and you will. But don't second guess yourself. Start with something. Just do it. What else? Because the problem would be for most is that they just don't do it, right? You know where you're going. Oh my God, I'm just getting another video. Oh my God, what was that? Oh man. Okay. There was a video that went viral like many, many years ago. And it's from an actor that I don't really think he has a good name on him right now. Shia LaBeouf. Remember when he kind of went a little cuckoo there? But it's kind of funny how he did that. Just do it. You can do it. If you look it up, that Shia LaBeouf and you can do it. And, that those are words of wisdom. Actually, I think it's really funny. But I feel like that's something you need to hear right now. Anyhow. It's like, don't let your dreams be dreams, right? Just do it. And that really is. So anyhow, you know where you're going and you will get there. Okay. Taurus, you truly are guided, and people should just feel blessed anyways. I know not everyone feels blessed around you, but they should. They really should, because they don't, I know what's going on with you, but not everyone knows what's going on with you. It's because, and maybe you don't, but what I see from now in the future, you are being led to lead. You're being led to lead here. And you have much to share. Now, you also are being asked to not stop. Do not stop. Even if, like the salmon, the water is going, I think it's going up the waterfall or up the stream. This is how strong you are. Your ability to overcome any obstacle. It's because when everybody else wants to run this way, Taurus is running this way. And that's exactly what you need to do, because why? You're truly guided. What else for Taurus? Hold on, Taurus. I feel like this one. Strategy. Okay, have a backup plan. And let's get a little bit more. So we have the opossum strategy. It's always nice to have a backup plan anyways, right? Have a plan and then have a backup plan and then release it. Let's get a little bit more with the backup plan. Believe in magic. Okay, I'm seeing something about you strategizing on how to bring and believe in more magic in your life. Yes, it's always good, I feel, to have a backup plan in case, it's like when you're planning on things, especially as the emperor, okay, structure, logic and structure, organization. So you're going to look at everything that could be the worst case possible and have that plan. And when you do that, you're going to feel free anyways. You'll feel good because at least you know what to do in case something goes haywire. Okay. But nine times out of 10, it won't. It's just to help secure your confidence and belief. But make sure you have backup plans, especially because Taurus, the stronger you become, you're going to start to notice the stronger these weird ass energies that try to interfere with your destiny and your purpose will be too. But the trick, or the trip is, I should say, for them is that they don't realize that you see it. Sometimes you see it before it even happens. So have a backup plan on how to, have a backup plan on how you can get out of situations, or how to be comfortable, at least in situations where, yes, we're not always going to be around people that are agreeable to us, but we have to allow ourselves to not be bothered by that. What else for Taurus? Yeah, adapt to the changes that are happening here. This can be a little bit difficult at times because, especially if we've been, going one way or expecting another. So it is about following your instincts. Okay, there's another card that wants to come out with that adaptability. Adapt to the changes that are happening. I communicate from the depths of my being. Okay, so okay, you are adapting to a new way of perceiving and communicating things. So try it out. This is the whole thing about adapting, is trying out this new way of communicating, because you're not bothered. Remember, when you're communicating from a place where the emperor is, and you're not caring or holding on to judgments, you're giving yourself and others grace, you have a lot of power. You have a lot more control too, or you'll feel a lot more control with the changes. And the thing that I get about communicate freely in this Fox is not stopping yourself, especially when you feel it in the moment to speak, to say something. Don't stop yourself. Go with it. You might surprise yourself. What else? Ah. Butterfly transformation. Get ready for a big breakthrough. There's a lot that goes on with transformation. It doesn't come easy. It never is. It never, ever is. But it's a relief, and it's something you can be proud of. I mean, look at this butterfly. So beautiful, wearing and honoring its own colors. And this is the thing. This is what's making you radiant. This is what's making you majestic here. Let's get more about this big breakthrough for Taurus. Accepting your follies and finding the teaching in them. Yeah, because that's what helps us transform and form new things. Because we're no longer hanging on to feeling bad or someone else's problems. We may need to just allow others some grace for their own shortcomings. But also you too. You might be really hard on yourself. In fact, I find that more chosen ones, or sacred souls, I'll just call them, they tend to be the hardest on themselves because they come in with a knowing, but without, okay, it's like you come in with a knowing without knowing. And so you feel responsible because you feel like you should know and you should have known better, but really you don't, because again, you're having And I'll remind you, a human experience, and it's not easy being a human. It's complicated at times, but it's just because we make it complicated. We can just make things easy by being easy. Okay. So be gentle, laugh at yourself, laugh at life, right? Okay. What else for Taurus? Oh, mending bridges. Yes. See, you are a healer. You're healing rifts. I heal rifts. I am a mendor. A mender. But I also see a mentor. Some of you, you might be, connecting with a mentor or a guide. If it brings you some type of reconciliation, restoration, yay. But also look at your own ability to heal problems because you're communicating freely too. So I would say some of you, you're having these conversations with people too. Maybe conversations that you haven't had in a while, but you're speaking from a whole different place, and your ability to have these conversations without feeling worried about hurting another's feelings, because you just need to be open and honest too, because it's a burden for you to have to hide it, right? So you're communicating in a way that's translucent and transforming. And this is what helps you mend these bridges. Now, it doesn't mean you have to go out and find all of these relationships where there's been rifts, but you do have this ability to heal any rifts, to create your own bridge if you need to, regardless if we get an apology or our apology is not accepted. You're accepting yourself, and that's really the key. What else for Taurus? You're manifesting your dreams. Yes, your dreams are coming true. They're taking flight. Believe it. Know it. What else? Oh my God, not only that, look at this. Cultivating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. Think prosperous. Feel prosperous. Don't give in to limiting ideas. Sometimes we have to because we think it's the right thing to do, but don't. You've been sowing seeds, and it does take effort. Cultivating takes effort. It doesn't come easily. But the good news is that you're cultivating prosperity and manifesting your dreams at the same time, Taurus. What else for Taurus? And healing the past. Yep, you're stepping into the future with strength and clarity. That's the important thing. We're not confused anymore. We know and we see a way. What else? Nope, that is it. Okay, so Taurus, let's find out how Spirit is currently helping you that you need to be aware of. How is Spirit currently helping Taurus? Oh, yes. Abundance, baby. You're being provided for in all ways. Now, the trick may be to not look at, the immediate circumstances or the surface of things, to know that you are abundantly provided for in all ways. So just expect the unexpected, things to pop up, opportunities, unexpected money. Now, before we end the reading, let's find out a blessing that you have to look forward to in the near future for Taurus. What does Taurus have to look forward to in the near future? Also, Taurus, I am getting for a time frame for some type of goal or something to manifest or a change to really take hold is 4 weeks to 4 months. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I told you you're truly guided in this life. Aw, deep inner knowing is emerging within me because look at this, awakening ancient wisdom. Oh my God, I told you, Taurus. I mean, really honor this, send love and light to those things and ideas or people that may have a lot of hate. Who cares? You just have this ripple effect. And yes, this is what you have to look forward to, awakening that ancient wisdom and using it for the benefit of you and for others. Oh my gosh. I hope that, and I also see Ace of Cups here. So I see a time of new beginnings, feeling nourished. There is no more lack mentality with this either. Somehow, some way you've rid this. I hope that this was helpful for you. Love and light. Take care.